Hey guys, how are you? Happy Friday evening. Hello, hello, hello. Carrie Code is coming at you live from my kitchen. Let a few people hop on here. As you jump on, please put in the comments where you're tuning in from. I'd love to know where you guys are from. What are you up to on this Friday evening? It's beautiful here, but I am tired and I'm ready for a shower. So let me know, guys, where are you tuning in from? What are you doing this fine evening? We just got back from eating. We had to run and drop something off, so we grabbed something to eat and came back home. Mike is finishing up mowing, and I was finishing up a few things here. And yeah, it's time. I'm all dirty, sorry. It's time to call it a night, I think. My brain is tired. So let me know where you guys are from. Are you guys catching me live or are you catching me the replay? If you're new, make sure you put new so I can give you a nice warm welcome. There's the beautiful Cleela jumping on. Thank you so much for jumping on. Please give this video a share out. That would be great. For those of you who are new to following me, I go live every day of the week bringing some sort of a keto, low carb, carnivore recipe. And I like to talk about health and wellness things. So if those interest you, please make sure you're following me at the top. I have a Facebook page called Faith and Keto with Carrie with all my recipes in there. All the things. And yeah. So you might want to be in there. Put a keto page in the comments below if you're not in there. And I'll get you added and give you the link. Or you can just search it at the top and click join now. Hi, Irma. How are you? Dear, we've got a special going on. If you're interested, message me. Peg, thank you so much for sharing this video out. It is very nice outside. It is beautiful outside here tonight. Guys, share this video out. Let's see how many eyeballs we can get on here on this Friday evening. There's probably a lot of people outside. Hi, Deborah. Thank you. I'm so glad you're catching me live. All right, guys. So this is what we're going to talk about. Okay? This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about what I mean when I say to all of you and my customers that I work with daily, listen to your body. Listen to your body. What do I mean when I say that? Thank you, Irma, for sharing this out. I appreciate you so very much. I got to take my socks down. It's hot. What do I mean when I say listen to your body? Okay, so let's just say, hi, Annette, how are you? There is Brandy. Let's just say you've got something going on. You can't get the scale to move, okay? Let's say you can't get the scale to move. Let's say that you're bloated as ever. Let's say that you're retaining water. Your fingers are feeling like sausages. Let's say that you feel like you're not eating very much. You feel like, oh my gosh, I'm eating vegetables and I shouldn't be gaining weight and all the things, okay? So what I do if I have that issue, or say you've cheated and you can't get back on track. Your body, you're back to eating normal, but your body is not, okay? And you just can't get back to as good as the way you were feeling. This is what I mean. So your body's telling you. So what I try to do is I try to pay attention after every meal. I try to pay attention to everything that I put in my mouth, okay? Because I've learned a lot on my own over the years, okay? I've learned a heck of a lot over the years. So say I've got, so say you have those things going on, right? So what I say to do is you fast. This is what I do. Fast longer. So if you already fast through breakfast, fast longer, okay? So say you ate supper at 6 o'clock tonight, all right? 6 o'clock tomorrow morning is 12 hours. And noon the next day is 18 hours. Try to go 2 more hours to 20 hours, okay? Go as long as you can, all right? Say that doesn't work. Or maybe it's worked a little bit, okay? Then you eat something. Your eating is back on track, okay? So let's say your eating is back on track after you have cheated or overeaten. That's what I do. I overeat, and that is terrible on my system and throws me for a loop for a whole week, okay? So say you've done one of those things and you're out of whack. Your eating is back on track, but you're still feeling yuck, okay? So you're back on track, and tonight you ate a meat and a vegetable, all right? Tomorrow morning, you feel yuck yet. You still feel yuck. Okay, so pay attention to what you ate, all right? A lot of times, there's certain vegetables that bloat you anyway. So if you're already inflamed, if your guts are already inflamed and already swollen with water retention and already bloated, then eating a vegetable that's already going to bloat you is going to make it worse. Does that make sense? Okay? Let's talk cheese. This is me. This was me yesterday. I'll be honest with you. I had a sandwich, okay? And I ate too much. It was good cheese. It was hard cheese that I can eat. It wasn't anything soft, okay? But it was good, hard, chunk cheese. I ate too much of it. I was bloated the rest of the day. I was bloated when I got up this morning, okay? And I had more cheese for lunch. Just a little stick with one boiled egg. I should not have, because I've continued to be bloated all afternoon, okay? So what I will do tomorrow is I will fast longer. I will try to, if I am hungry about 1 or 2 o'clock and want to wait till supper time, I will either have bone broth or a glass of water and push through. I might have my pink drink earlier. That pushes me through, okay? You got to get the inflammation and the bloating down. So therefore, if you've cheated, overate, you can't eat something that's going to bloat you anyway, because it's going to add on top of that. Does this make sense? Put it in the comments below. I'd love to know if I'm making sense. Does this make sense? So you can't eat, for instance, is coffee still okay while fasting? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So is the pink drink. Those are all okay during fasting. So if I were to have a salad, okay? If I were to have a salad today on a bloated tummy, that would not have been good for me, because it would have bloated me anyway, even more, if that makes sense, okay? So what do you want to eat? What do I eat when I have that issue? If I've eaten something that bloats me and I can't get it to go down as easy and fast as I want, I leave the vegetables out, you guys. First and foremost, I fast longer, okay? I try to go 22, 23 hours a day. 24 hours I have before. Then that really, if you can fast 24 hours, that really takes things down, okay? But when you break that fast, you can't go and have a steak and eggs and vegetables. Yeah, that's all keto food, but you can't overeat again. You will ruin what you just did. The inflammation, the bloating will come back because you overate, okay? Even though it was good stuff, the inflammation and the bloating comes back. Give me some hearts and likes if you're liking what I'm talking about, and give this video a share out, okay? All right, so you have to, that next meal has to be light, okay? And I say nothing but protein and good fats. I leave the vegetables out, guys, because a lot of vegetables bloat me anyway. Now, if I'm not bloated, if I'm not full of inflammation, if I'm on good, even keel, I will have that salad. I will have a few vegetables, absolutely. But I can't do it 2 days in a row or 3 days in a row. It throws me for a loop because I know my body, okay? So if you are one who cannot have, I don't know, nuts, if you are one who cannot have a bunch of dairy, don't do it every day. Only do it in moderation, okay? For instance, cruciferous vegetables, I have to stay away from cruciferous vegetables if I have overeaten or if I am bloated for some reason, okay? What are cruciferous vegetables? Guys, give this video a share out. Let's see if we can get 40 eyeballs on here tonight, okay? We're at 30. How awesome. Cruciferous vegetables are cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, okay? Those are cruciferous vegetables. They create their own sugar and they create their own gas, okay? So they really fill you full of gas. They fill you full of air. They bloat me. They fill me full of inflammation, especially if I already have a little bit of inflammation there. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that, guys. I'm glad. Yes. So there, for instance, I've been buying those Brussels sprouts from Costco. And I will make them. But guys, I'm a mess the next day. Like, I'm very bloated and I got to let it pass through my system. I cannot have them 2 days in a row. So even though I want those leftovers of those Brussels sprouts, those healthy Parmesan cheese Brussels sprouts, I can't have them 2 days in a row because it wrecks my gut. If your guts are messed up, the majority of your body's not going to work. Your intestines have got to correlate with your brain and your body. It is all connected, guys. So in your intestines, you have these little villi. That's where you absorb all your nutrients. If that's full of poop, if that's full of inflammation, stuff's not going to get absorbed correctly, right? It's going to continue to just fester and fester and fester in there, right? So you have to listen to your body. And I'm going to preach on this forever and ever and ever, and that is overeating. Don't overeat. I'm speaking to me. Don't overeat. And when you're bloated and inflamed and you eat, you're going to feel like that anyway. And then you add in overeating on top of that. It's just creates huge havoc. Huge havoc. So if you're a customer of mine and you need help with this, you reach out to me. These happy products are life-changing. They help me fast longer. They help take away the cravings and the appetite for me. They help me have more energy. They help me be more alert and melts the inches and really, really helps me fast longer, okay? So definitely double up on those. If you're only taking them once a day, take them again in the afternoon. They will help you. Water, 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 water. Bone broth is your friend. Water's your friend. Good fats is your friend. And a lot of times, if I have overeaten, let's just say, because that's where I get into trouble is when I overeat. And I have to bone broth, water, happy products, hot tea in the morning with my collagen and keto creamer, and eggs. Eggs are good, guys. If you have a huge problem, do a 2-day egg fast, or eggs for lunch, okay, and some butter with them, and a hamburger patty in the evening, and that's it. Eat slow, you'll fill up faster, okay? If you eat slow, don't eat fast, don't scarf it down. But that's what I mean when I always tell you guys, listen to your body. Your body's talking to you, okay? If you have heartburn during the night and you wake up in the morning with heartburn and burping juice, what you ate the night before was either A, too much, or 2, does not agree with you, okay? Or you ate too much of it. You either ate too much of that one thing, it doesn't agree with you at all, or you overfilled the tank and it's pushing up. Does that make sense? I love eggs too. Good fats, Lee, are butter, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. Eggs have good fats in them. Avocados itself are good. That's another thing you guys can eat. Eat an avocado with salt on it. It fills you up. It'll help with the inflammation. I've done that many, many times, guys. If I am hungry, but yet I want to fast longer, yes, of course, that avocado is going to break my fast. But I usually have, if I'm hungry and it's 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm going to wait a few hours to really eat my meal with Mike, then I will have an avocado with salt and bone broth. And you will be full. And that's no kidding. So you're going to have good protein. If you have a full cup like this of bone broth, that's going to be about 15 grams of protein. And you're going to have that avocado with salt. It's got kick butt fats in there. And Tish says, I've been loving a fried egg on an Egg Life wrap with a little mayo. Actually, that's what I had for supper last night. I made a couple fried eggs, no, scrambled eggs, and I folded them in half, put them on an Egg Life wrap with a little a little Kraft mayo, salt and pepper. That's what I ate. Good. It's filling. There you have it. Good to know. Where can we find Happy Products? Lee, I will message you after this live and let you know. If you guys want info on those, put info in the comments. They've changed my life. They've changed my family's life. I've been taking them for almost 7 years. July will be 7 years. So, and I drink Pacifica a lot. Let's see. The green Pacific chicken bone broth. Not chicken broth. You want bone broth, or the Kirkland's brand's pretty good too. This is my second choice, okay? Pacific is my first. It's a green jug. Bone broth, not chicken broth. You want bone broth. And lots of water, you guys. Lots of water. Any raw vegetable just kills me. Like tonight, we went to Mexican and I had maybe 4 or 5 tortilla chips, and I know better than, see, they don't bother me, but if I overeat on them, they would. So I shoved them aside and I took the rest of the guacamole and the queso. When I ordered, this is what I ordered. I ordered the steak, I think it was the picado, and it came with jalapeno peppers and bell peppers and onions and tomatoes. And I told them, I said, no beans, no rice. They want corn tortillas? I said, no tortillas. All I want is the steak with grilled onions and tomatoes, please. And that's it. I said, no peppers, please, because it would just tear me up. So that's what I had, totally full. I had the steak and the grilled onions and the tomatoes in there. And that was it. And then I mixed in the rest of the, what do you call it? Guacamole. That's how I order my Mexican. No tortillas, no beans, no rice. Take out the vegetables that are going to tear my gut up and eat it that way. I figure I'm the paying customer, right? And they were very, very nice. Very, very nice. So that's that. That's what I had. Debbie, I will reach out to you. Absolutely. I will reach out to you too, Lee. Absolutely. These products are life-changing. They are very, very good. They've helped so much with my hip pain. Not only have I lost 32 pounds on these products in the last 7 years, but guys, I've been able to maintain that. And I've never been able to do that. I've been on a weight loss journey for the past 13, 14 years. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Gain some, lose some, gain some, lose some. And then I found these products. I lost 32 more and been able to maintain because of them. They're wonderful. So my family takes them. So yeah, info in the comments if you'd like. Cindy, I know. I love our products too. They're life-changing. Cindy agrees. She knows how good she feels. So anyway, guys, I hope that made sense. That's what I mean when I say pay attention to what your body's telling you, okay? Don't keep feeding it the same stuff if you're feeling horrible, okay? Feed it something different. Feed it something less. Let's get it figured out. And if you need trouble, if you have trouble and need help, I'm right here to help you do that. Absolutely here to help you do that. Okay? I hope that you have, I can't do Quest chips, Tish. They're terrible for my gut. They are. So what I do when I make Mexican here, I either use my pork rinds for our salsa. My nose itches, I'm sorry. Or I make my homemade Egg Life wraps, guys. That's what I do. I make my homemade Egg Life wraps. They're high protein tortilla chips, not a carb in them, and they are delish, I think. I think they're delicious. I love them. I make those very, very often. That's what we do. We haven't had Mexican out to eat for, I don't know, it's been months. So we thought we'd try it because I had to drop the cake plate off from the wedding. And it was good. It was good. So, I don't know. We just don't go out and eat very often. You know what I mean? We don't go out and eat very often. So, anyway. Nope. I tried those too. I make my own from here. Or I use my pork rinds, but we were in a rush, so we went and left. And 4 tortilla chips ain't going to kill me. I know when to push them away. Now, years ago, I did not. I would keep eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. But I know when to push them away. And they don't bother me. If I eat a bag of Quest chips, oh my gosh, my stomach is inflamed for a week. If I eat a bag of Hilo chips, my stomach is inflamed for a week. It's the whey in them. So that's what it is. Anyway, cassava. Any chips with cassava in it? This chick can't do that either. So my tummy's pretty finicky. But it's all right. My Egg Life wraps I get from Target usually. But a lot of people get them from Aldi also. Give those a try. Give those stores a try. Guys, I'm going to get out of here and get into the shower. I love you all so very much. Share this video out. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, let me know. If you like these little talks. I hope I did. I hope I gave you a few tips. I'm tired, can you tell? I'm going to go take a shower, guys, and get in my pajamas. So anyway, take care of you. God bless each and every one of you, okay? I'm always here for you guys. Have a great night. Mwah.